Hello everyone, I am Kapil Garg from Applied Science Department of RPIT College Campus, Karnal. Today we will discuss about the theory of diffraction. As we have studied in our previous lecture that diffraction pattern, we can get diffraction pattern by using diffraction when theta is equal to 0 degree, when theta is equal to theta 1, when theta is equal to theta 2 and when theta is equal to theta 1 dash. There are 4 cases we have already studied in our previous lectures. Now we will start theory of diffraction. We will find out the conditions for diffraction. We will discuss that when theta is equal to 0 degree, theta is equal to theta 1, theta is equal to theta 2, then what is the diffraction pattern, है ना. As we have studied, there are alternately bands, dark bright, है ना. In central maximum we will get bright band, and in first primary secondary maxima we will get again bright band, and in our first secondary minima we will get dark band, and second secondary minima we will also get dark band. There are alternately dark bright. This is because of the constructive and destructive interferences. We know that constructive interference is that interference in which crust of one wave falls over the crust of other wave and trough of one wave falls over the trough of other wave, and destructive interference is that in which crust of one wave falls over the trough of other wave and trough of one wave falls over the crust of other wave. So because of destructive interference we will get dark band, and because of constructive interference we will get bright band. So the pattern is alternately dark and bright band, as we have studied in our previous lecture. We have also discussed this pattern in which we find that the intensity of central maxima is also highest, also brightest, and when we go towards the central maxima then we will get bright band, and the brightness of bright band is high, and when we move away from the central maximum then we will get there is low intensity. So we can say as we move far from central maxima then after some time there is no diffraction pattern. After few orders there is no diffraction because of very low brightness, very low intensity. Clear? So today we will discuss about the theory of diffraction. Let us see the path difference between the 0 degree wavelet, 0th wavelet and 12th wavelet is Bn. The path difference between 0th and 12th is Bn, and if theta is the angle of diffraction, as we know theta is the angle of diffraction and d is the slit width of slit is d, and theta is the angle of diffraction. So Bn is equal to d sin theta, and we know that the path difference is integral multiple of lambda. To establish the condition for secondary minima, the slit is divided into 2, 4, 6 equal parts such that corresponding wavelet from successive regions interfere with path difference of lambda by 2. For the nth secondary minima, the slit can be divided by 2n equal parts. For theta 1, d sin theta is equal to lambda because n is 1. Clear? For theta 2, d sin theta is equal to 2 lambda because n is 2 here. As we know d sin theta is equal to n lambda, and we have put the value of n, theta 1, theta 2, where n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, and if we will find theta n then d sin theta is equal to n lambda. As sin theta is nearly equal to theta n, so d theta n is equal to n lambda and theta n is equal to n lambda upon d. As we can see, this is the condition, theta is equal to n lambda upon d. This is the condition. Clear? To establish the condition for secondary maxima, the slit is divided into 3, 5, 7 equal parts such that corresponding wavelets from alternate regions interfere with path difference of lambda. For nth secondary minima, The slit can be divided into 2n plus 1 equal parts. Slit can be divided into 2n plus 1 equal parts. So there is d sin theta is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. Clear? So d sin theta, when theta is equal to 1, then we can solve 2 multiply 1 plus 1. There is 2 1 2 plus 1 3. This is 3 lambda by 2. You can get the value of 3 lambda by 2. Then again when theta की value 2 है, then here we can put the value of theta which is 2 plus 1. 2 to the 4 and 1 5 lambda by 2. This is the condition. Up to n we can find sin theta n. D sin theta n is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. This is the generalized equation. ठीक है. Since theta n is very small and d theta n dash is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. This is the condition. Theta n we can find sin theta is nearly equal to theta n. So theta n is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2 d. This is the condition. Where n is equal to 1 to 3. Hence we can explain the theory of diffraction pattern. Here we will find theta n is equal to n lambda by d, or theta n dash is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda divided by 2d. For alternately dark and bright band, secondary maxima or minima. Clear? Thank you for today's class. In our tomorrow's lecture we will discuss about next topic. Thank you.